Hello to the team at EverGreen Kingston Construction. My name's Jeff Bradley, and while I was searching for bathroom remodel companies in Auburn, I came across your website, and I wanted to make you this video to show you a few things that I've found on your website that if we could tweak them just a little bit, I think it would make a dramatic improvement in your Google ranking. So here we are on your home page. And I want to point out to you some of these things, and I'm going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. I'll do my best. So we're on your home page. What Google likes to see, first off, is when you offer all different kinds of services like this, Google wants to see the home page optimized for the highest traffic volume keyword that we can find that covers all of these kinds of services. A keyword that would be a good umbrella term that would cover all these different types of home services. And in your case, I think the keyword to optimize your home page for would be something along the lines of bathroom remodel home remodel, home improvement, remodeling contractors, something along those lines. Now, search words like that, they're getting about 100 searches per month for Auburn, the Auburn area. But what I wanted to point out to you is you have a couple of services that are getting 10 times that traffic volume, 10 times the number of searches per month. And those are kitchen remodeling and bathroom remodeling. Each one of these search terms is getting about 1,000 searches per month in Auburn. Now, the businesses that are on page one right now in Auburn are capturing about 92% of all that new business, which is to say that, according to Google, 92% of all the people that search on Google never look past page one. So page one is the place where all of this new business is going to. So what we need to do is get your specific pages for these two services optimized so they can move up in the rankings and onto page one. Now let's go to your bathroom remodeling page, and right now I found that this particular page of your website is ranking on page 4 for the search term bathroom remodel. So if we go to if we go to Google and we type in bathroom remodel Auburn, Washington, here we are on page 1. So I want to show you how to optimize that page to get it onto page 1, so you can start capturing some of that 1,000 searches per month for bathroom remodel. So here we are on page 1. The first thing that people see is the ads, the sponsored ads. This is people buying their way to page 1. Now, according to Google, psychologically, most people pass these by. They don't want to see businesses that bought their way onto page 1. They want businesses that are there organically. So we can skip past those, and these are horrifically expensive anyway. So let's skip past those. And the next thing someone is going to see is the map section. Now, for lots of businesses, it's critical to be in the map section. And these are primarily the types of businesses that have brick and mortar locations or physical stores that people have to drive to. So psychologically, people that know they're going to have to drive to a location, they're going to be drawn immediately to this area. Now, it's always nice to have your business here. Name recognition's good, and we can get you here. I could discuss how to do that later. But primarily, businesses of your type, professional home service type businesses that generally don't have store locations, it's not critical for them to be in the map section. So as we go down here, now we're going to start seeing the organic listings. Now, crammed into the organic listings on page 1 are usually directories like Yelp and Houzz and Home Advisor. Now, psychologically, once again, most people skip these. They are already in a directory. They're on page 1 of Google. Why do they want to click into another directory and just be confronted with another list of businesses? Plus, all of those businesses are there because they paid to be there. So again, psychologically, most people want to find a business that is ranking organically on their own to be on page one. They trust those types of businesses much more. So anyway, enough of psychology. I just wanted to point those things out to you. So here we are on page one. Now, the first thing that Google looks at when trying to rank a website is your title tag. Now, these blue lines of text are all the title tags for these businesses. Now, the title tag doesn't appear on your website. If you go into the editing section of your website, there's a place where you can enter in the title tag, and you can create a title tag for each one of your pages of your site. Now, what kind of a title tag does Google want to see? Well, there is a format for the title tag, and this is the format. It's keyword dash location dash company name. So in your case, for your bathroom remodel page, the title tag for this page would be bathroom remodel or bathroom remodeling, some variation of that, dash Auburn, Washington, dash EverGreen Kingston Construction. So if you notice, the businesses that are on page one, they don't always follow the format exactly, but they've got that information in their title tag, like this one. Here's the location, Auburn. Here's the keyword, bathroom remodel. Here's the business name. And all of them are adhering more or less to this format. Now, here's an important principle to remember. In order to get ranked onto page one of Google, you don't have to have the greatest website in the world. All you have to do is know what are those things that Google is looking at on your site and wants to see, and all you have to do is just be a little bit better at those things than everybody else that's on page one. So Google is actually ranking you on a curve. So these businesses that are on page one with their title tags, it just means that they're doing the title tags a little bit better than everybody else in your area. So let's go back to your website. The second thing that Google looks at when trying to rank a website is your H1. Now I'm going to open up this scanning tool, and we see that according to the scanning tool, the title tag for your bathroom remodel page is construction service, and then your business's name and your location. So you've got two of the components here. However, the keyword is wrong for this particular page. Nobody that is searching for bathroom remodel would ever type into their search construction service. Or maybe some people might, but by far the majority will type in the thing that they're looking for. They'll type in bathroom remodel. So the title tag for this page should read bathroom remodel dash Auburn, Washington dash EverGreen Kingston Construction. And once that is in place, now Google knows what it is that this page is about, and what it is that you want to rank for, and what the service is, what the search word is that you want to capture in searches. Now, the second thing Google looks at is the H1. Now, the H1 is a line of text that does appear on your website. It's usually up towards the top. And right now, your H1 is benefit from high-quality bathroom remodeling services. See, here it is right here. Now, the rule is that the H1 needs to match precisely what you have on your title tag for that page. There has to be a one-to-one correspondence, a one-to-one match. And when that happens, now Google knows precisely what service you're offering, what your page is about, where you're located. Google knows precisely what you're trying to attract in a search. And now there is a crystal clear channel of communication between your website and Google's algorithm. So now you can still have this on your website, but right now it's occupying the H1 text field. So if you go into your editing section of your site, just put in the proper text into your H1 field, and it's going to match your title tag. And then you can still have this headline here on your site, just not making use of the H1 to do it. So, enough of that. Now the third thing that I want to point out to you is the third thing that Google looks at when ranking a website. Now, all of these on-page things that I pointed out, and there's a few other things about content and how to create that, but all of that together makes up about 50% of your ranking power, and the other 50% is made up of your backlink profile. Now, you probably know what backlinks are. A backlink is when an outside source links to your site. And when that happens, whatever ranking power that outside source has, some of that ranking power is going to flow back to your page and contribute to your ranking power. So right now, let's take a look at your backlink profile. Now this is you, and here's your domain rating. Now the domain rating is on a scale of 0 to 100. And the domain rating is an aggregate or a composite average of all the different ranking factors, on page, off page, backlink profiles, all that stuff. So right now, obviously, you're just starting out with this. You have 0 domain rating. But what we want to do is we want to see where you stand in relation to your top 3 competitors for kitchen remodel. So let's take a look at those. This is stayhomeatease.com. That's your, they're on page 1 for bathroom remodel, Auburn. Their domain rating is 8. Now, I might mention that typically, a business that's on page 1 of Google, their domain rating is going to be somewhere in usually in the high teens, in the 20s, the 30s, even higher in bigger population areas. So having a domain rating of 8 is not very high, and what that tells me is that the competition level for you to get into a page 1 placement is well within your reach to do so. Now, competitor number 2 has a domain rating of 17. Now, this is a little bit higher, I'm thinking, because this is a franchise, and they're receiving ranking power from the power of all of their franchises combined, and the corporate owner that owns the franchises. So they're receiving ranking power from that. And your third competitor is Gig Harbor Contractor. They have a domain rating of 3.8. So this is the lay of the land for as far as domain ratings for getting onto page 1 for bathroom remodeling Auburn. And my point in showing you this is that these companies, these businesses, are not that far out of your range. They're well within your reach to catch and pass in the rankings. And when you do that, first of all, you're going to multiply times 10 at least the number of people that are going to see you when searching for that particular search term. And I wanted to show you just where you stand in terms of how far a hill or how high a hill it is to climb to reach these competitors and catch up with them and pass them. So this is a very doable thing. We get all your on-page stuff optimized, and we create a backlink building campaign for you, linking your page, each page of your site, to outside sources that have good quality content, and good quality outside sources only link to good quality websites. So you're going to start getting a lot of good quality ranking power flowing back to you. And all of these things combined are going to increase your ranking pretty fast and put you onto page 1, where you can start capturing part of that 1,000 searches per month for each one of those services. And then in the long term, we could create individual pages for every one of your services and use the same formula to get all of those ranking for those specific individual searches. So anyway, I wanted to show you all of this, and I hope it makes sense to you. I know it can get kind of confusing, but if you have any questions, just get back to me. I'd be happy to answer all your questions. We could have a quick chat about it if you'd like to. And this is what I do. I get businesses ranked onto page 1 of Google, which multiplies many times over their monthly revenue. So I look forward to hearing back from you, and take care. Hope you're having a good day. Bye now.